babes, what's up? So we're going to continue talking about volcanoes. So take your books and opening page 29. Okay. So yesterday we talked about living around volcanoes and the bad things about volcanoes and the good things about volcanoes. And today we're gonna see how volcanoes impact our world. So yesterday we talked about people, and now we're going to talk about the planet itself. So I'm gonna read for you. Volcanoes and water are a disastrous combination. The extreme heat from volcanic lava and gases melts snow and ice and can cause avalanches, floods, and mudslides. In 1985, Mount Ruiz in Colombia erupted and caused huge mudslides that destroyed villages and killed approximately 25,000 people. When an island volcano, such as Krakatoa in Indonesia, erupts, or when there is volcanic activity under the sea, a dangerous tsunami can be the result. Volcanoes can also change our climate when their gas and ash get into the air and block sunlight. In 1815, the world became colder after the eruption of Mount Tambora in Indonesia. Harvests failed as far away as North America and Europe, causing starvation. In 1991, the gases from Mount Pinatubo's eruption in the Philippines caused temperatures to drop all around the world. Volcanoes also affect air travel. In 1982, a passenger plane flew too close to Mount Galunggung in Indonesia. Volcanic ash damaged all four engines, which stopped, causing the plane to plunge. Luckily, the pilots managed to restart the engines and the plane didn't crash. In 2010, the Iceland volcano, I can't say this name, Eyjafjallajökull, yeah, that's the name of the volcano, probably, maybe, erupted for the first time in almost 200 years. Winds blew clouds of ash nearly 2,000 meters high over Europe. Airports were closed for weeks, affecting millions of travelers across the globe. So we have here many examples of how volcanoes can impact the world. So the first one is in Colombia. There were the mudslides because the volcano melted the snow and the ice and caused avalanches, and then killed 25,000 people. And Indonesia, because of the volcanic activity, made a tsunami, caused a tsunami. And also the gas and the ash can block the sunlight and make the world colder. Yes, this happened in 1815 because of the eruption of Mount Tambora in Indonesia. And so see, it happened in Indonesia, but it became so cold that the harvest, in the plantations, failed because it was cold, so the plants didn't grow in North America and in Europe, and this happened in Indonesia. Yeah, and so people became angry, so it caused starvation. Starve is when you are very, very hungry. And in 1991, Mount Pinatubo's eruption in Philippines also made the temperature drop around the world. And about planes, in 1982, there was a plane that, because of the ashes entered the turbine of the planes. So the plane was flying like here, and the turbines stopped. So it plunged. Yes. So the plane flew close to a mountain. Yes, but didn't hit the mountain. But the pilots made the engine work again, so their plane could continue flying, so the plane didn't crash, but almost did. And the last big problem that we had because volcanoes talking about airplanes was in 2010 when this volcano in Iceland that I won't repeat the name, okay, sorry, I can't. It erupted after 200 years and the eruption was so big that the ashes flew around the whole world. I remember that, and your parents will remember. Ask them, and you can Google images. The smoke flew around the world, so it covered the sky, so the planes couldn't fly because the pilots wouldn't see anything. Yes, so it was a big problem for some days. I don't remember, like for 7 days, 10 days, but it was very hard. So that's it about the text, about how the volcanoes impact the world. And then we have here an exercise that are 4 sentences about people that are talking about the situations of the volcano. So when when the world became colder because of the volcano, or there is an airplane problem, or because because there was a mudslide. Okay, so let's see. And then you have to pick this information, the sentence, and match with the information of the text. So which volcano are they talking about? Okay, so I couldn't fly home for 2 weeks because of the volcanic ash. So which volcano are they talking about? So they are talking about a problem of the airplanes. Yes, so the airplanes are in the last paragraph. So I couldn't fly home for 2 weeks because of the volcanic ash. They are talking about that volcano in Iceland that I can't say the name, but I will try again for you. It's Eyjafjallajökull, maybe. Yeah. So it was the volcano Eyjafjallajökull in Iceland in 2010. Number 2. It was a very cold summer in 1991. So this one is very easy. You just find the year in the text. Yes, 1991. And what's the name of the volcano? Very good. Mount Pinatubo in Philippines. Great. Very good. You rock. Number 3. We were terrified. The plane fell thousands of meters. We are lucky to be alive. Who is saying the sentence? About which volcano eruption? One more time, about planes. So it's in the last paragraph. So we talked about the volcano in Iceland in 2010. Now they're talking about Mount Galunggung in Indonesia in 1982. Very good. And the last sentence, I never met my grandfather. His village disappeared under a giant mudslide. Who is saying the sentence? The person is talking about which volcano disaster? Yes, Mount Ruiz in Colombia in 1985. That is it. Okay. So kids, now I'll give you a homework, a very, very easy homework. So in the end of the book, you have your press outs. Yes? And you will find these press outs here that show volcanoes. Yes? And where you're going to stick these volcanoes. You will stick these volcanoes in this map here. Yes? In this first map. And you have to look where they are. Okay? So that is it for today. and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.